None of my overlays are showing up. Maybe if I... No. Great. Let me go ahead and exit out real quick. Really don't understand. Yeah, just typical stuff. It was working yesterday, now it's not. If anybody's there when I get in the car, let me know if you can see the overlays, because I might just have to... Actually, I might just do this. Come on. I don't know. Nope, they're not working. They're... It's like OBS is seeing them, but then they're not showing up on the stream. I have... Look at that. Alright. I see a problem with the standings. There's a lot of information in there. I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah. I'm looking at it on a tiny little screen, that's why. You guys are just gonna have to deal with that. That's okay. I got that. Cool. All right. If anybody's actually watching that I know, you know, that's a real human, let me know in the chat. Use the chat. Oh yeah, I had to turn the graphics settings down a bit. I guess I could go back and redo it real quick. It seems alright. Although when there's a lot of cars here, it's going to be a little bit different. Yeah. Maybe.
God, I love video.
It just looks so bad without all the buildings being there, but it'll save on frame rates, especially.
Would rather he be an idiot here or in the race session?
Nowhere. Train as you fight.
Oh, you're one of those guys. Got it.
Hey, I'm one of those guys who's willing to pay $2,000 a year to get rid of all that crap that there is on iRacing right now. So that they...
Oh my god, no one cares how much you pay. Shut up and race.
Got him.
People pay more or at the same as you. We do the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
I know who I'm gonna whip when I get in this race, my god. The legal reason is that was a joke and I do not intend to do anything against the iRacing official reporting code.
Still got a couple minutes till qualifying begins. Oh, I guess I could take the pit limiter off.
Did you protest after the other guy last year? Protest something. You gotta go. Dandy yelling at you, ridiculous.
I really am not listening to chat whatsoever, so I don't. I'm not turning it up. I don't really care. The thing about cold tires is it either understeers or it snap oversteers, so you spin. So I'll be I'm driving nice and easy on the cold tires. You can see my tire pressures in the bottom left of my HUD on the dash. Once they get up to about 26, that means they're at the temperature. So it usually takes about two laps, something like that. Whatever you want to call it, 2-3 laps. Again, if you're watching, let me know how everything looks and sounds.
My bad, Dylan. I hope you're good, bro.
I think I need to get my lumbar pillow. Back is already hurting a little bit.
You got 6 tires or so? TCR GT4. GT4. Where's that GT4? TCR, you only need to change out the fronts. GT4, you can take all 4 if you're getting full gas. Otherwise, don't change tires.
Wow, 128 is terrible.
Gotcha. It might not take a second stop, but probably should have tested this beforehand.
You got a toy car on the right.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's all fun.
It's a 2-hour race. Super serious racing here.
If you don't take tires, depending on your pace, you'll lose about 2.2 seconds a lap at the end, by the end of the race, and if you take tires, will catch you up like no problem. I'm just a bad driver, so I'm always going to take tires.
What blocking for doesn't matter.
Trying my best. Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Don't forget to fuel save. Have fun out there, but not too much fun. I'm sending. Hey, we have touring cars. Woo!
It's the same comment. It's the same comment. Now why? Oh, we're in qualifying. Do I even really want to qualify? I guess I will. Let's see how little fuel I can put in it. Okay. I'm not even
You
really
have
gonna,
about 5 laps of fuel left.
not even really gonna try on this one. Like I said, if you're here and you're not a bot, I know you in real life, feel free to use the chat. Because other than that, it's... Twitch loves their chat bots. At least you can say about YouTube. They don't have any chat bots on YouTube as far as I can tell. But man, every single stream there's 1 to 3 chat bots and they say the same thing over and over again. Gotta remember to click the window. I don't know why I didn't pick that up.
Green flag, green flag.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Still have
Okay,
relatively
here
cold
comes your third
tires.
time lap. One more lap. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. There's the flag. It's over.
All right. I'm muting my mic. think my mic's on. Almost forgot to put fuel in. That would have been bad. Fail tech.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side. The estimated SOF is 1,788. Closed. Pit road is closed. Let's go points racing.
Alright, time to get comfortable, because we got 2 hours of this.
Catch up, 6 car. Catch up, 6 car.
I was trying to have a banged up race car for the first lap. So
Yep, it's 2 hours long.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag. Left side.
Alright.
Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
It's a long race, guys.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left. Car on your left. There's an incident behind. Keep to the right. Clear.
Oh my god, dude. Now you're backing up onto the track. You turned in on me, dude. Fuck off. God damn. I'm sitting right there and you just turned in on me. God damn. Now I'm in complete last place because of that douche. Knew it was gonna happen.
Car looks fine. No damage to report. You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right. Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go right. There's an incident ahead.
I'm about to let this guy go.
One, just at the fastest lap. 25.403.
Oh my god.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go
Where?
right. Right.
Yeah, I want you to be away from me, you slow son
Clear on
of a
the
bitch. Now I just gotta watch that this guy doesn't crash in front of me and I run into him. Yep, complete last place because of a guy turning over my nose at the beginning of the race. Gotta love it.
The car in P3, just at the fastest lap. 25.138.
Guess nobody here but us chickens.
You're losing on the car in front.
Oh, I'm-
The gap is 1.4 seconds.
Just taking care of my tires. I overshot that one.
I mean, leaving the car in the middle of the road there is just, it's pretty ridiculous. Like, where are we supposed to get through? We can't see around the corner. It's like, that was out. We're back up.
Where are you?
Got the entire front half of the TCR field just sitting there for an hour to turn 8 whatever that is.
The car in P10, just at the fastest lap. 24.99.
Alright, time to adjust my seat a little bit. Oh. Gotta relax. It's a long race. Ooh, there's a little bit of a stutter. I'm going slow.
The car in P1, just at the fastest lap. 24.959.
Jeez. Imagine being able to go that fast and still drive safely, you know? I can't. That's why I suck. I need to get on the gas sooner, but I don't want to spin right there. It's just a tough corner to not spin on. And I need to get on the gas sooner. There. I'm just losing so much time on every corner because I'm being careful. Because it's a long race, you know? That's the problem for me. And I keep seeing caution flags, but nothing is there.
Flat for you.
I'm hanging on the brake way too long and not getting on the throttle fast enough because I'm worried I'm going to fucking understeer into that barrier, so... First TCR.
Just stick your fast left position.
Terrible. What's up? Cool. See ya. Hey, how's it going, man, Warren? I'm in the middle of this race that kind of got ruined right from the start, so typical. One hour 46 left.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Yep. That's about par for the course for me. Oh my god. Stupid ass fucking TCR. Had to fucking race. Had to fucking race. God damn it. This is what happens when you just suck at the game like I do, right? I thought I got on the brakes early enough, but I just did not want to stop. Not from that angle. So I lost 9 seconds on that car just because of that. It's good. Really good. This race is just getting better and better. Yeah, I never drove the McLaren in iRacing. I've always been a Mercedes GT3, GT4 guy, so I just stick with it, regardless of BOP and all that stuff that everybody seems to care about in iRacing, which if you can afford to buy multiple cars, go for it, but I don't feel like it. Is it? The McLaren or the Mercedes is the fastest on the straights. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's a bit of a tank or a boat, whatever you want to call it, but I'm just used to front engine rear wheel drive as opposed to mid engine, so that's just me though. I gotta get going. That stopping for that TCR really screwed up my times. Well, now I know. Brake further back on the straightaway when you don't have the outside to deal with, to work with, I mean. Porsche GT3. I think I tested it a long time back just to see if I could deal with it. The steering felt so light. That's the problem. It just felt like it had no weight in the front. I mean, obviously it's for rear engine, so I guess that's kind of the point. But it was just a little bit light for me, so I just stuck with the Mercedes.
The leader just did a 25.577.
Cool, I'm only 2 seconds slower than the leader. I guess that's what happens when you have a car spin in front of you right when the race starts and you just go from 10th or 11th to last. So it's like, what's the point? That was a little close. Yeah, I mean, iRacing does do a good job of differentiating the GT3s or the spec cars, so they don't all just feel the same. I will give them credit on that one. Physics, sometimes it's a little wonky. Scary right there. Thought I was locking up. I gotta remember I don't have to brake quite as hard because the fuel load's going down. It's just scary because you're gonna run right into that wall as soon as you don't brake hard enough or don't brake in time. So Hey look, I finally got within 5 seconds of the car that I spun or slid through the corner on. Okay, let's see if we can actually make a pass on a TCR, you know, 14 laps in. Ugh. I just don't think there's enough of a speed difference on the straightaways between the GT4s and the TCRs, unlike the LMP3s and the GT4s. I'm a license, but that doesn't mean much, in my opinion. I try to finish races, and so when it came to the safety rating and license system, I was like, I don't know. I try to drive safe, because if not, you wreck out. It's kind of worse. Could have went faster in there, but whatever. I got 14 laps left until I got a pit. I had to start with a lighter fuel load. My setup didn't want to take more than 13 gallons. So on the next pit stop, I'll take 16. And I'm still going to need another pit stop after that, even. Yeah, it's a little bit different, even though in reality, not everybody, but a lot of people on iRacing still treat it just like a long sprint race, and it's just like, you know, it's one of those things. It's like what happened to me in the beginning. Everybody rushes into that first corner, everybody rushes into the fountain turn, and then a guy turns himself over my nose because I'm right there and he's trying to get around me. It's like, dude, you just put us in last place because you couldn't wait for one spot, you know? Like, it's impatience is very annoying. Yeah, you didn't miss much. Like I said, I was in 11th, and we all went into the fountain corner, and a Porsche turned over my nose, and we got stuck there waiting for everybody. Well, I don't know what you're doing, TCR.
Clear.
Damn. That's one of my things about multi-class racing is try to give everybody enough space, and it makes me slower, and then they get impatient because I'm not passing them right when they want me to pass. I'm just like, dude, I overshot the corner before, so I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Oh, I know. I'm just trying to get some space, but I got another car, another GT4 coming up on me, so it is what it is. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have to pit before everybody else because my setup just didn't hold the full fuel amount for setup, so I'll be pitting before everyone. It is what it is. Yeah, he made up 10 seconds on me because of that spin or that slide through this corner. No, I'm actually racing on a Logitech G29 still. I would love to go direct drive, but the right deal hasn't materialized yet for me to go direct drive. Might just let this guy pass. Actually, I might just pass the TCR first.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Oh, that sounds a bit scary, but hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do if you want to race. Yeah, I braked a little bit too early there. Oh, well. That's good. That's good. I mean, if that's what you got and you're good with it, you know, it is what it is. That was a little sketchy right there. I turned it way too much. I thought he was gonna get the run on me there. Go for it, dude. So he swings out anyways, even though I went outside the racing line. Smart. God, he's so slow on the hairpin. I had to brake so hard because he was there. Yeah, I mean, I bought the G29 on a whim, just getting into Assetto Corsa and Dirt Rally 2, and then I was having a good time, you know, playing those, and I was just like, well, they don't really have online. And then, of course, everybody's next step, iRacing, so I'm still using it, and you know, it's. I don't think switching to a direct drive is gonna cause me to be however many seconds faster. You know, it is what it is. But I'm looking at the SimMagic. What is it? Alpha. The 12 Newton meter one eventually, but that's going to be in the future. Maybe not distant future, but a future. Yeah, my braking points are having to change because the fuel load is so light now. Oh yeah? I can't imagine. I'm not really good with motion controls though. Yeah, I bet. Bluetooth is a little finicky sometimes.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stop on the right.
You gonna go? He thought about it and then he didn't. I wonder if he's got any damage. He just hit 2 walls now. Whatever. I got a pit in about 7 laps. I think everybody's gonna, or I'm gonna undercut everybody by about 6 laps according to the fuel calculator. Are the overlays working on the stream? I had a little bit of an issue, and then I refreshed them before the stream started, and then they seemed to work again on the preview. Okay, cool. I did a NASCAR stream the other day with no stream overlays, and my buddy's like, I don't have any idea what lap it's on. I don't know what place you're in. So I was like, okay, let me get some overlays going. So. I'm in the U.S. Yeah, this is about my second stream that I've done with an actual official race. So I'm a noob at this.
You got a slow car on the right.
Did he smack the wall again? I bet he did. Istanbul. All right.
You got a slow car on the right.
Yep. Near. I always think of the dang song, Constantinople. I don't even know. Is that still the biggest city over there? Or is it a city, or am I thinking of a city-state from the old days? Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. It's one of those things. It's, if you like where you live, it makes a lot of things better.
The leader just did a 26.803.
About 5 laps of fuel. Oh, that was close. That's why I like braking a little bit early. You hit one of these walls at a wrong angle or too fast, you're done. Although the guy in front of me's hit how many walls now and he's still going? So
Hard.
My bad.
yeah, I got 5 more laps.
Let's catch him.
I'm definitely closer to Miami,
You got
if that
that
answers
far left of
your
your
question
way.
without being too specific. Same time zone. I wonder if this is the guy that spun on my nose in the beginning. He sure caught up to me. I don't know. I think he wants the inside. Oh, I have been to both NYC and Miami. I just read the question correctly in the chat, but yeah, I've been to both. Oh, he got the wall. I think our tires are giving up a little bit. That's why we're having trouble braking.
Can you let me pass?
Now he's flashing his lights at me? What did I do? What am I gonna do? Slow down a second to let you pass? Why don't you get up here? And then I'll let you pass. Okay.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I just wanted him to go. No thank you, Dylan? Come on. Who is Erasmus? Forgive me for not being hip with the streaming game. Just about the only streamers I follow are Matt Malone and TDI99. If he is a streamer, I don't know. One of the uni projects? Oh, like a what is it called? Not foreign exchange, but you know, like I can't think of the term. I know there's a newer term that they use for it, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Wow, I'm about to go a lap down. That's how bad the beginning of this race was. gonna push for about 2 more laps, and then I'm gonna go get fuel and tires.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Just don't want to make a mistake and smack the wall.
Thank you, Adrian.
Oh, I don't get a thank you though? Because you spun yourself on my nose in the beginning of the race? I don't know if that's him, but sure seems like it. Oh well. The GT4s are the faster class, and the TCR front-wheel drives are the slower class. This is the Michelin Pilot.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Oh my god.
Alright. Clear on the right.
Aston slowed
The
down
leader is
so
coming up on
much.
you. They're not outside.
I get it. But the Mercedes coming out of the pits is on cold tires. Yeah, I'm gonna pit next time.
Car on your left. We're on the right. Rewind. Left side.
Okay,
to the
buddy.
right. Keep to the right.
You are the one that's
Clear,
pushing to make it
left
3
side.
wide through there, guys.
Still
Damn.
there. Hold your line.
The guy smacked the wall. What do you want me to
Clear on
do?
the left. Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
23 is pitting. Okay. Make sure I got all my tires.
Pit box
Fuel.
in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
89, 89 on the front, 90, 90 on the rear. Yeah, I definitely wasn't pushing on that stint. I got 30 laps out of it though. Yeah, they were definitely pushing through some of those corners. So I figured since the leader was coming up on me anyways, I might as well just get out of the way and pit.
Okay, go.
Oh. Hey, stop messing with my black box and get out. Alright, cold tires, gotta remember. I have a really bad thing about coming out of the pits super hard and spinning on cold tires with these GT4s. Lose a spot on the pit stop. I guess I'm gonna just be stuck back here. Oh well. Yeah, that's one of the things about these endurance races. You could end up just hot lapping by yourself for a while, so nature of the beast. But it is kind of nice to not be in the middle of chaos for the majority of the race. Starting to get a little bit of heat back into them. is always the sketchiest corner to me because you start to push and then you spin on the curbs or whatever, you know. That's just me.
Totally didn't mean to do that, buddy. Barely touch at it. Sure looked like you did.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you came out of pits right in front of me with full tires.
I wonder if those are GT4 or TCR drivers.
Get behind me, bro.
Dude, you just plowed right through. No excuse, dude. There's no way to pass through that section. You just plowed through.
Trying to pass,
You gotta get to the
The lead is fitting now.
Can't hear you.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Great. Yeah, I got this guy behind me on cold tires, so
on purpose.
The leader is running 36.889.
Maybe you're just dumb.
oh,
Cool.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stops on the right. Go left.
Again, I'm not going to pull in front of somebody on full tires.
I guess the cold tires are getting everybody because that Beamer had just pitted. Of course, the guy behind me though doesn't seem to be affected by him. Of course.
We all qualify on cold tires. We all run back laps, so that's no excuse to.
You can ask Spark number 9. I followed him lap after lap after lap. No, he touched me.
Oh, that was a little sketchy.
Sorry, Mike, my bad. I am low, sorry.
You gonna do it now? Going into the dumbest corner to overtake on. Yeah, I just let him go. Did not want to deal with it. I wasn't racing for position there, so whatever. Why bother?
on the right. Car on your left. Clear.
Okay. Good. See, now I can just follow you guys. Watch you hit all the walls.
You got a slow car on the right. Can't stop on the right. There's an incident ahead. Go left.
Oh, jeez. I don't know who that was as far as placement goes. That's my breaking point.
Filling up now should get us to the end.
No, I'm gonna run out. Let's see if I can get an overtake on a TCR. Why?
Alright. Still there. Still there.
Okay.
Clear on the right.
TCR had to make it as hard as possible for me to get around, you know? He was the guy complaining at the very beginning. Whatever, dude. Maybe there's a common denominator there.
There's an incident ahead.
Is there? Don't start flashing me, dude. You can't even make that corner. Comes around the corner and sideways and starts flashing me. Why don't you make the corner first? Oh, I kind of shot into that one a little bit. What stupid move is he gonna make? Go around. Go around. God damn. Fucking idiot. You get a light flash. I'm giving you the outside to go around, and then you just sit there on my bumper? Like, what are you doing? I'm not even racing for position. Who cares, you know?
The car in front is pitting.
Are they?
The leader is running 26.235. Just off the head.
Where?
Just off the head. Go right.
Freebie. I'll make it the time. I'm so slow. Oh, he was on cold tires. Left knee's getting a little tired from braking. Has a little bit of a lift and coast right there. Oh well. What happened with what? If it's because you heard me cussing, it's a car on the lead lap wouldn't pass. I gave him the outside lane and he wouldn't pass. He took his time, so I'm like, I gotta give up time to let you pass. It sucked. Oh, I'm letting you by.
Clear on the left.
Fuck. Go around.
Car on your left. Clear. We've got damage on the back end.
A17, you should go around a car that's letting you have it.
Clear.
Fucking idiot. No, I did not brake early. I coasted so he could go by on the outside, which is the racing line, and I stayed off the racing line, and he just slammed right into the back of me. That was not a braking situation. That was a situation of, okay, go around, and then he just plows right into me because not the sharpest tool in the shed, I guess.
Car stop on the right.
Whatever. Hopefully my rear wing is still there. I hope he crashes out. Go, dude. God damn. These cars are so slow on the straights. I think you're right about the dang Merc being a straightaway because, geez, they cannot catch.
Thank you.
Hey, did I still have my rear wing?
Yeah. Yeah, you look fine.
Cool, thanks. Yeah. And I mean, he caught right back up to me, so I'm just gonna let him have it. I'm not fighting anybody, but I'm just not gonna sit there and slow myself down to let them make a pass. It's like, just make the pass, you know?
The leader is
I'm already going slow enough as it is. See, like right there, I was trying to get out of this guy's way before the corner, and he swings way wide. Dude, just go. Just go. He almost ran into the back of me right there.
Clear.
Oh, man. These guys, like, what are you doing? I'm clearly letting you have it. Like, just go around. Oh, my God. Yeah, I guess that's the problem, but they all kept shit to me in the corners. So whoever made this setup, they focused on straightaway speed, not cornering speed, because I don't have it. It also doesn't help that I'm slow, so you know, compounding factor right there. I haven't raced a Fuji on iRacing yet. It's used so sparingly, so I just haven't bought it or licensed it, you know, rented it, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm going to stick with running this stint and then 17. I'm trying to think of what how many laps it's going to leave me. If it's plus 20, it would be 70. It would be about lap 67. Doing math while racing is hard. McLaren's a little bit unbalanced. Yeah, I would say the balance is good in the Merc because of the front engine rear-wheel drive, which is kind of why I like it. Mid-engines, I don't know, they've just never worked for me.
Well, that's one way to execute that corner. Why are you even trying to pass there? That wasn't me trying to pass. Okay, well. You were talking to Robert. Not really.
66. Lap 66. And then there's only going to be about 15 laps
But
left.
I agree. Why would you try to pass? I wasn't trying to pass. I'm really sorry, bro. I hit the brakes as hard as I could.
Too much. Yeah.
I'm all good.
Yeah, racing in the rain is, it's tough. You definitely, I mean, I'm slow, so that probably doesn't help me because it slows me down that much more. Yeah, I'm sitting here doing math in my head to see, once I make my fuel stop, how many laps are going to be left in the race, which I think I'm going to pit on lap 66, and it's telling me that there's going to be around 81 total laps, so I might just not take tires and take fuel only, and just run double stint the tires. That way I don't have to worry about heating and back up. Try a rainy GR race. Yeah. GR, the Toyota GR is, it's fun sometimes to me, but then other times it just, I think it's the fixed setups that they use with it is just, it's a weird car to me. MX-5 is slidey, you know, you kind of got to slide it around. The BMW, the M2 is just a boat, and you got to sail it into corners as gently as possible. GR is, you know, kind of in between them, and it's, I don't know, maybe a little bit boring, but you know, I suck anyway, so don't listen to me. Do whatever you think is fun. I'm just a slow guy. It's ooh, that was coming close to cutting that corner. I don't know. I might need new tires, but the way it's going to shake out. I might need new tires, yeah. Did 30 laps before, tires were at 10%, so the only problem with getting new tires is it takes a good 3 laps for them to get warmed back up again. And I feel like by the time they come up to temp, I'm going to have 10 or 12 laps. Maybe. I don't know. I got one more pit stop to do, so I'm not banking on it.
Car on your left. Clear. The car behind you is pitting. The leader is running 26.22.
He's still a second faster than me. Over a second. Now I look at my last lap time. I don't know about the tires. I'm going to be late. It's just it's going to be a tough call. And I'm only putting 7.5 gallons in, so it's not like I'm not gonna do tires. I know it's a weird strategy, but sometimes we'll see what happens. I just don't think that the amount of fuel that I'm going to put in is going to take that much amount of time from the tires to get changed, you know? Because it's only going to be about half a tank. Not like I'm pushing. Anyways. No safety car. iRacing doesn't do that. In road. But on NASCAR, oval, NASCAR races, IndyCar, they do caution safety car. Sometimes it's nice to get a little break, but and you can get a free pit stop and kind of retain your place, but not usually in these races. Left my wipers on for a second. Ooh. Felt like I didn't brake enough right there. You know, it's one of those things I don't want to become reliant on it. And I think it's the tires are losing grip, so I brake and they're sliding a little bit more, pushing a little bit more, whatever you want to call them. So I think that's what's going on. So I'm just going to be careful and not try to brake late. One of those things. And this is a track where you brake late and you run into a wall and your race is over, so not worth the risk. It's one of those things, if I already know the track from another sim, like I said, a Corsa, I'll usually spend an hour or two or run a couple races during the week for some practice. And I think I did one Falcon sports car challenge race this week, and then I practiced for about an hour yesterday, also messing around with overlays for the stream and everything, so it was a little bit of both. But you know, if I don't know the track, I would say a good 2 hours, and just try to figure out what your push pace is and your long-term pace is if you're going to run a endurance on it. I haven't even run a push lap on this because I'm worried that I'm gonna smack a wall and break my tire. So, you know, it's one of those things. You go push, do you push or do you stay safe? It is what it is. Yeah, see, and I'm daydreaming over here. I braked way too early for that. See? I think the tires are going. I might have to get new tires. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to be running over 30 laps on these tires, so I'm going to change my gut feeling strategy and get tires on this next pit stop. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah, especially because I'm going to be here. Oh.
Left side.
Trying to let you guys
Clear on the
by.
left. Left side. Clear.
They just don't take it. And then they don't even say thank you.
The leader is running 26.755.
I've never done much Formula V. I did a couple races with the other one, the Formula Ford FF 1600, what you're gonna call it. And
Yeah, Tim, you can pass me. I'm holding up. I'm
it's
gonna save.
it's all right. They're not really my type of racing. I like to stay in the heavier cars because I do stock car, and when I do stock car road, GT cars translate better into that type of racing than open wheel. I do know that the Formula V's, the exhaust, it looks like they're farting gas clouds, which is funny, so that's that's a good time. The way I remember it is that the Formula V is a Volkswagen engine,
One pass
and
last.
the FF is a Ford
You're
or
helping with my fuel.
Mazda engine, something like that. I could be wrong. I just had some kind of graphic glitch right there. That's weird. I'm not having many drop frames. That's weird. Oh, right. Yeah, very kind of slidey. Kind of gotta slide it into the corner. I gotcha. I understand. Reading comprehension has gone down because I'm just glancing at the chat. Alright, I got about 5 laps until I pit for my final stint. Could always pit now. Let me look and see where I'm at. Oh yeah, the shifting in those cars is tricky. I think of it like you gotta let the RPMs drop before you downshift. Otherwise, it's kind of like what happens in NASCAR. Kind of jerks the rear end out from underneath you. Yeah, they're so light. That is one of the cool parts about them. You don't need a lot of power, and your car only weighs about, what, about 1,300 pounds, something like that. Alright. I'm going to run this fuel out, and then I'm going to pit. And then I should come out in clean air. F3 and iRacing? Or something else. Oh, yeah. I never did the F3. I did a couple of races in the F4, which is kind of a cluster, as they say, and I did some Super Formula Lights. It's a little bit of a cluster too. My biggest problem with the dang Formula cars in iRacing is you touch wheels to your side pods and you lose so much aerodynamic everything, so it's like you can't get near anybody because of net code, and it's, I don't know. And like I said, the Formula cars just drive so differently than the GT, so just I try not to over specialize, but I try not to I try not to over specialize in cars, but I try not to drive everything, if that makes sense. Like a little bit of a variety. Oh yeah? Anybody notable? I mean, not to say if you got a seat in real life you aren't notable, but oh yeah. Hey, he's pretty dang notable. Ooh, almost touched the wall. F1 starts back up in March. NASCAR starts in February, and the Rolex 24 is today, so I'm gonna get done with that, with this race, and get set up to watch the beginning of the Rolex 24. Been looking forward to that. It's funny because I like the Daytona road course, but an oval, I'm not a big fan of the super speedway. Oh, I just had a bit of a stutter. Scared me.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
2 laps. Oh, 17 with the meatball. I wonder if it's because he ran into the back of somebody because they were trying to let him pass.
The leader just did a 25.699.
That's nice. That's nice, spotter. Do you watch any Matt Malone on stream? He streams to Twitch and YouTube. He's probably my favorite streamer. I mean, I think he streams Tuesday through Saturday, and I think he's hilarious and entertaining, and he's a pretty dang good driver too, so. I'm gonna go ahead and pit. I'm not even gonna wait.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Yeah.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
38 seconds of optional repairs. I'm not even gonna worry about that. Done fueling. Come on. These tires take so long to frickin' change.
Move it, move it.
Maybe getting tires was a bad choice. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in about 15 laps. Alright, cold tires, don't push. Go ahead, man. That's 11th right there. I don't think he's going to have enough fuel to last if he's on a 25 lap stint at this point. But he's a lap ahead of me, so maybe I need to just keep up with him and hope I can get back on a lead lap. Yeah, my left leg is getting tired for braking. Oh, I did get a 4X thing. I just now realized that. Oh well. Not the worst thing that could have happened. Whoa, cold tires. A little slidey. I would have come out ahead of him if I hadn't got tires, but I don't think I would have been able to make those tires last for that long. Not that I'm doing these tires any favors either. What am I going to do after the race? Maybe do some laundry and then wait for the start of the Rolex 24 at 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. Other than that, nothing much. I feel like this is a long enough race where I'm like, I don't think I'll be mentally prepared for another one. A team in iRacing or for other sports? No, I'm about the only one of the people in real life that do sim racing, and I haven't met enough people to, form a team like that. So I usually just do the endurance races that I can do by myself. So I missed, the Daytona 24 and the Sebring and the Spa, all those races. So it is what it is. What about you? You ever do any, well, you said you never did any endurance events, but what was the series that you did the most when you were racing?
Go left. The leader is running 26.144. The car behind you is pitting.
Front is pitting. I think I'm going to be stuck in 11th. The way it's going to shake out because I lost that lap. Just finish. Don't worry about it. Don't do anything stupid. Like that. Trying to push and make yourself go slower.
The leader's pitting now.
Lock him this left.
The car in front is pitting.
If they just take tires, they're gonna, or they just take fuel, they're gonna come out in front of me because you're not gonna need much fuel at this point. Got a TCR in front of me. Nice and easy. I don't like running out to the wall like that. And it feels like you gotta go so slow through there. Let me see if I can catch up to this guy.
Car 18 has taken the lead. Car on your left.
Cool.
Clear.
Yeah, 10 is too far ahead. As long as nothing changes, I'm probably going to finish in 11th. Maybe we'll get lucky and 10 will wreck himself. Or 10th place will wreck himself, not number 10. But I'm not going to hold my breath. '18 car. Uh-oh, somebody's got a black flag.
Stay sharp.
Wow, Fred.
How about you? What are you doing the rest of the day? Anybody still here? Caution.
Car stop on the left.
What a fucking
Car
joke.
3 has taken the lead.
Uh-oh. I wonder what the deal is with that.
You're in the top 10.
I don't think I'm going to be able to outbrake the TCR, so I'm just going to slot in behind. Oh, yeah. It's okay. I got a car on the lead lap behind me anyway, so I can just... Six, when you catch up to me, I'll try to give you a lane.
Copy, don't worry.
You want to take the inside here? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, do your thing.
I'll stay to the left.
The car in front is pitting.
Man, this night
Right
is really
side,
good in front of me.
clear.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, man. He seemed like a smarter driver than a lot of the other guys. That's why I had no problem talking with him. TCR leaders behind me. I mean, he did all right by letting me by, and I didn't want to screw up his race. I also don't have a mic button mapped to my steering wheel, so I got to take my hand off the wheel to keep the mic, which is why I don't normally do it. Take a sip of water.
Don't worry about me, I'm not going to try and fast.
Gotta be getting close to white flag. Hopefully. Otherwise I'm not gonna have enough fuel.
Derek, I'm not going to force anything. I'll get you on the straight. Hey, you
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Go.
Right side.
Damn, why are you so
Keep to the
slow?
left. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear on the
Why
left.
he's coming over. can see that you don't have blanket.
Last lap.
Thank God. Yeah. Thanks, man. I wasn't expecting to get to the top 10, but I guess somebody screwed up worse than I have. Yeah, Merc is so fast. These guys catch up to me in the corners, and then I just pull away from them on the straightaway. But I got to brake so early because I'm carrying so much speed into the corners. I think 11th is near me, so I'm not pushing it. Don't want to eat it on the
Well, that was almost bad.
last lap.
Good win.
Thank you. You're right there.
GG's, mate. Well done.
Did y'all pick tires both pit stops or just one?
I took him just on the first stop.
Yeah, I may have been able to make up a position if I only took
Yeah, good race.
fuel, but I feel like I would have been struggling on old tires, so I'll check my percentage when I get a chance.
There's the flag. It's over. Good job. Very good job.
Can't really go anywhere, guys. I'm just gonna keep moving around for another minute. Spa would be fun, for sure. It's just one of those tracks that's it's just fun to run even when you're by yourself. You know, fun hot lapping track. I'm letting the timer run out. I got 46 seconds left, and then I'll
Luis and Tyler, those are great races. We get too fun watching that from behind.
show you the replay of what the guy did on the first lap. Sebring and Spa, yeah, they're great tracks. Sebring is one of my favorites, but it's a tough track to get a good pass at, except on the big straightaways. All right. Okay. I'm just going to leave it on this view. So everybody was, gunning up here for the start. And I'm trying to pick a good spot out so I can just, this Porsche right behind me, 10. Where am I going to go? And he runs right into the guy. Where am I supposed to go, And we just get stuck, and I can't get off of him. And that guy's right on me. No apologies, nothing. So, that put me behind the 8 ball. I think I went all the way back to like 20th. Oop. Here, let's see. At that point, all competitive spirit had left me. Yeah, 19th. So 11th to 19th in one lap. At least I didn't have any damage. That was about it. So, yeah, you can't have everything, but not the worst. My best lap was on lap 8 out of 81 laps. Oh well. Let's see. Number 10. Oh, yeah. He finished in 9th, so he got a spot on me. So, but he caused that. Not much else to say. Not a exciting race by any means. Hey, there's only an hour left till the Rolex starts, so probably gonna hop off and actually let's look at the results for iRating. The Rolex is the Daytona 24 in real life. So what's going on in Daytona today? Alright, got my safety rating back up to 499, and I got 21 iRating, so I'm over 1700 for the first time in sports car. Not the worst thing. Let me check my phone. My dad called me. Friend is showing me a McLaren F1 shirt, and I said no thanks. It looks old, or not old, but the fake vintage. Yeah, I know. Too safe. Like I said, if I push hard and you know, try to compete as hard as possible, I usually end up wrecking out. So it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, right. Like Thanos said, right? But yeah, you know, it was all right. It was an all right race. I didn't get completely wrecked out, at least. So that was that. And a top 10 is the top 10. So the first car 2 laps down, unfortunately, but still, what are you gonna do about it? Unleash the beast. Maybe when I get a lot better. Maybe when I get that direct drive, and then I'll have to fight the beast to turn the car. But it was good talking to you, man. And I'm gonna hop off. I'm not gonna do another race, so I'll see you on the next one, dude.